Hi again. Okay, now let's take a look at how great is our God. Using these same two strumming patterns, key of C now, and the same progression, the same time, by the way. Ooh, let's see if I can show you the progression here. C, okay, there it is. C, A minor 7, which you can also play like that, but I play it open. Sometimes in the chorus I play it like that, maybe. Whatever you want to do. Alright, and then an F, which I often cheat with and just leave it open. You can do that, whatever you want to do. I usually, if I'm finger picking, just use these chords in here anyway. So, there you have it. And then a G. Sometimes I'll throw in that G sus. And what I'm doing here for this G is instead of playing a G2, I'm just putting my ring finger up there on the top. So really all I have is your traditional G, which has your ring finger there and your pinky finger on the 3rd fret bottom. Okay, so let me show you the picking pattern for something like How Great Is Our God. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God? Oh, we'll see how great is our God. You're the name above all names. You are worthy of all praise. And my heart will sing, how great is our God. Okay, you get the idea? This one might open up on a chorus like that even nicer, especially if it was just you and a vocalist. But you could also do how great, oh, maybe not. Great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. To give it a little bit more movement. Oh, see how great is our God. Okay, now I think I threw a little bit more in there than I did on the You Are My King. So I'm going to show you what I did if you want to use that second strumming pattern. What I'm now doing is I'm rotating between my thumb, my first finger, my thumb, my second finger, then my thumb and my first finger, then my thumb and my 3rd finger. So it's going to sound like this. In fast time, that's okay. That can be very useful too. Once you master just the first 3 fingers, you can throw in that 3rd finger sometimes. I also want to teach you a very simple thing that is very helpful in keeping a rhythm in these things, because sometimes you just won't hit the strings just the right way. It's okay. You can fake it and no one will know. Are you ready for the trick of the trade? Okay, here it is. It's called probably a rake. Basically with a pick, like this thing, you would do that with it. But you're now using your finger, your index finger, and you're just running it across the strings. As long as your chord in your left hand is solid, you're not going to be playing any notes that are out of the chord. So you could do something like this. How great, great. So you really could use just 2 fingers. Watch this. How great is our God. Sing with me, how great. See what I'm saying? So now you could just simplify a little bit. Or, usually where that really comes in handy though, that didn't sound that great as I'm sure you are thinking on the other end there. But you could also use it, instead of doing all 3, you could go, how great is our God. basically doing is I'm going between this one, this one, and then a rake. You get the idea? So that's a very rough thing. It is also useful as you do little transitions between susses, those kinds of things. So you got great, how great is our God. It's almost like you can strum when you need to move off of the finger picking a little bit. So you got how great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. And all will see how great is our God. So you can now vary it up using all the little nuances that you have. The main foundation of all of what I just showed you, though, are the two strumming patterns. Thumb, index finger 3, index finger. That's the first one. And it just goes thumb, index finger 3, index finger, thumb, index finger 3, index finger, thumb, index finger 3, index finger. You get the idea. The second one is just those 3 fingers. And you're going thumb, first finger, thumb, second finger, thumb, first finger, thumb, second finger, thumb, first finger, thumb, second finger. Basically, your thumb is your 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? If your thumb was your kick drum and you were playing, 4 to the floor all the time, that's what it would do. Where it gets really cool is when you vary up that thumb a little bit and you don't hit the bass note as hard every time. Maybe you hit it hard on 1, but you're softer on 2, a little harder on 3, softer on 4. Which then gives them the perceived feeling of a little bit of space within the picking pattern. All these things will come naturally. Just learn the patterns and you will do great. I'll see you both very near future, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for investing in the music team the way that you do, and I can't wait to play and serve with you one day in the future. Talk to you soon.